You're okay. Okay, so all of your graphs, you're just going to literally write your graphs or paste your graphs right into your notebook, okay? So you can just paste the whole thing in there. You don't have to cut them apart or anything. Okay, and then we are going to label this. This is unit 6.2b. Okay, unit 6.2b. And these are called two-step transformations. Okay, two-step transformation. You guys okay there? Okay, so two-step transformation. So basically what we're going to be doing on these is we're going to make two movements. Okay, so two-step transformations. So this is going to be your example number 1. So I already have these kind of lined up for you. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 examples today. Okay, so two-step transformation. So for example number 1, if I tell you I would like you to do a reflection across the x-axis, that's your first step. And then the second step is to translate 3 units up. Okay, so we're going to be performing two-step transformations. So we're moving things twice. Okay, going to move things twice. So the first movement is going to be reflection across the x-axis. So reflection across the x-axis. Is that going to move this like up, or is it going to move it flipped over? Up. Okay, so I would always, for me, the easiest thing to do is across the x-axis. I like literally draw an arrow so it helps me remember this is what I'm flipping over. Okay, like, or indicate it somehow, because it's just easier for your brain to kind of register, like, okay, this is what I'm moving over. So if this one is reflected above, okay, is this reflection, where is A's reflection? It's the same, okay, it stays on the axis. So here, your A prime, remember that's the first one, A prime, stays right there. Okay, is this going to move side to side at all in a reflection? No, it's just moving up. Okay, so here, the easiest way to do this is B is right now 2 steps below the axis. So its reflection will be 2 steps above the axis. So that's your B prime. Then C, it's not going to move side to side. So you go from here, it's currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps below the axis. So that means it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps above the axis. Okay, once you have your 3 points, connect the dots. That's your reflection. That's your first reflection. Then translate 3 units up. So that means from your primes, you're going to move every single dot 3 units up. Okay, so you're going to count from here. From your A1, we're going to count up 1, 2, 3. And this is your double prime. Okay, so remember we're going to have those, it almost looks like an 11, but the 2 up there. So A double prime.
You're moving up from like the original?
You are not moving up from the original. You're moving from after we do this first one, then you're moving. Okay, so you're not moving from the original. So from your kind of second step. Then B, from here, you're going to step up 1, 2, 3. And that's your B double prime. And then C, same thing. Up 1, 2, 3. C double prime. Okay. Then connect your dots again. And I want your coordinates as well. So I want you to list your double prime coordinates. So list your coordinates. So your A coordinate is what? You move over 1, 2, up 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if you can just kind of count them. So over 2, up 3 steps. So that's -2, up 3. Your B coordinate, you step to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coordinates, so it's -5 and up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So -5, comma 5. For C, to get to C, you would take 1, 2, 3 steps to the left, so that's -3, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So -3, comma 8. Okay, so your answers today are going to be the double prime, the second movement transformation coordinates. Questions on how I did that? So if you don't have different colors, I would definitely recommend using them, okay? If you need to borrow some colored pencils, I have plenty of them up here. Okay, I would use multiple different colors here if you need them. Okay, next one for example number 2. Example number 2, I would like you to do a reflection across the y-axis this time. So we're going to do a reflection across the y-axis. Then translate, so reflection across the y-axis, then translate 3 units down and 1 unit left. Okay, so we're going to do a double transformation here, 2-step transformation. Your first transformation is a reflection across the y-axis. Which one is the y-axis? The side to side or the up and down?
Up and down.
The up and down, right. So kind of draw yourself a little arrow if it helps. I am flipping this, so I'm going to flip this over. Okay, it's a mirror image this way. So reflection across the y-axis. You can start at any point. Is it going to move up or down? Is this going to change the shape up or down? No, it's just moving side to side. So here, this R is 2 away on the right. So your next R point, your R prime, is going to be 2 away on the left. It's your R prime. S is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. So it'll be 5 away on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's your S prime. U is 3 steps away, so it's going to be 3 steps away on the left. And T is over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps away, so it will also be 7 steps away on the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure that you're noting these so you know which, or labeling these so you know what step you're on. Then from there, so from these points, from these transformed points, you're going to translate 3 units down and 1 unit to the left. Okay, so from each of these, you're going to take 1, 2, 3 steps down, 1 to the left. 3 steps down, 1 to the left. And make sure that you label them. 1, 2, 3 steps down. 1, 2, 3 steps down, 1 to the left. 3 steps down, 1 to the left. And 3 steps down, 1 to the left. This is why you definitely want to use different colors, otherwise it can just get super messy and confusing. And then I also like you to label these, so I want you to give me the double prime coordinates. I'll give you guys just a second to catch up on that. Okay, so what coordinate is R double prime?
-3.
-3, 4. S double prime is where?
-6.
-6, 5. T double prime would be where? -8, 1. And U double prime is -4, -1. We're just counting how many steps. Remember, when you're counting steps, you don't count at 0, okay? So you count once you take a step. Remember, you're counting each step. Count how far away they are. Okay, very similar. Number 3. So let's do another transformation. For example, number 3, I would like you to do a reflection across the the x-axis, reflection across the x-axis. And then here I would like you to translate 2 units right. Reflection across the x-axis and then translate 2 units right. Now, when we're reflecting something that initially starts in like all the quadrants, so it's in all the corners, let me just show you. You don't have to do this, but let me show you basically what it's going to look like using patty paper, okay? If you wanted to use patty paper, and you could, that's fine, okay? The way you would do this for a reflection is you have to make sure that you put in the axis. You have to put like across where the axis is. Then you would make your dots. Draw your triangle. But you have to make sure that you label them as well, okay? Then to figure out where this is going to go, what you would do is if you're reflecting across the x-axis, okay? X-axis is which one? The side to side or the up and down? The side to side. Okay, so reflection across the x-axis, we're going to flip this side to side. So you'd flip it over this way, then you'd line this up. So you can see kind of this is how my first reflection is going to look. It's going to look like that. So if you'd like to use patty paper, you can. It just becomes a little confusing when your grids are really small like this. Okay? So you don't have to, but you could use patty paper for this. Okay? Either way, you could use or you could just count, which is fine. Okay? So this one, if it's 1 away on the left, that means it's going to be 1 away on the right. That's your K prime. L is currently 1, 2, 3 away on the right. So it's going to flip over to be 3 away on the left. And M, it's not going anywhere. Okay, if it flips over, its mirror image is still right there. Connect dots. Make a triangle. Then if you're going to translate 2 units to the right, remember you're translating from the blue dots. Okay, so from your intermediate dots. So translate 2 units to the right, you would move over 2. That's your K double prime. L, 2 units to the right is right here. That's your L double prime. And M, 2 units to the right, there's your M double prime. Wait, you guys did this. You guys didn't tell me I did this wrong.
Yeah, I think you did.
I think that's
Well, you guys are not helping me at all. Thanks a lot, guys.
You're welcome.
I did it wrong.
Why
And it's on video.
Why?
I did it over. I said to do it over X, and then I did it over Y. I'm sorry. Good job. Good job, Mrs. Kuhn.
That means I did.
Huh?
I'm looking at it.
I'm sorry, guys. You know what? I'm going to. You guys, yes, I will post my mistake. I apologize. Okay, so your original, I'm sorry. So your original K was over 1. So this is your K. I'm sorry if you drew this. L is over 1, 2, 3. My bad. And M is down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm kind of impressed that you guys realized that was wrong. Sorry. Okay, so reflecting over the x-axis, that means that this one flips to be down. The L stays the same. and the M goes up 6. That one look right?
Yeah.
Yep, that looks right. A little better? My bad, I'm sorry. And then 2 units to the right. If you didn't realize it was wrong, well, now you do. Sorry, guys. Sorry. This is the way it's supposed to look. I'm sorry. The first way, I did it wrong the first time. Sorry. I reflected over the wrong axis. I apologize. Okay. So the correct coordinates, your K double prime should be at what? Should be over 1, down 2. Okay. L double prime should be over 5, up 0. And your M double prime should be at 2, 6. So I apologize if I messed you up on that one. Keeping you guys on your toes. Good job. That'd be a big lie if I thought I was sorry. Okay, last one, I promise. Last one, number 4. Example 4. Last one, I promise. I would like you to do a reflection. A reflection over the y-axis. And then translate reflection over the y-axis, and then translate 4 units down and 3 units left. So reflection over the y-axis. So the y-axis is which one? The up and down or the side to side? The up and down one. And also, I made you guys a poster on the side to help with that, hopefully. Apparently, I need to look at it myself, but sorry. All right, we'll get there. So if I'm going to flip this over, okay, it's like spinning on this, okay? That means that G is going to be reflected to the other side, so it's reflected 1 away. F will be reflected 2 away, so F prime. I is reflected 1 away, and H is reflected 3 away. Then connect your dots. So reflection over the y-axis turns it sideways over. Then from each of these points, you're going to go 4 down and 3 left. So 4 down, 3 left. 4 down and 3 left. What are you doing? Oh, just, okay, yeah. Sure.
Yeah, it's totally fine, dude.
4 down, 3 left. 4 down, 3 left. Okay, then connect your dots. Tell me what the coordinates are. So the second one, the F coordinate should be -1, -2. Your G coordinate should be what? Should be -4 up 1. -4 up 1. H is kind of the hard one because that's really far away. It should be -6, -7. And I should be -2, -5. There you go. For homework, you do have 2 sides of a homework worksheet. Okay, so you're going to have 2 sides. There's 12 problems, and each one has a double reflection, so a double transformation, so 2-step transformation.